They have chosen to grow their lives together and have taken time to clear out the weeds of the past, enriching their foundation with honesty and acceptance. Very recently, they had to tear up their entire front yard, including a big aspen tree. When the new aspen shoots began to grow in their backyard, they shared the epiphany that the diseased part of their past had died and their new life had begun.
The one thing I remember her telling me is, no, he doesn't have any kids, he has a dog, Holly, and I immediately thought, well, he's not gonna last. Look at all of us kids. If he doesn't like kids, what is he gonna like about our family? And now here we are, 1,423 days later, and you now have welcomed 7 kids, 3 grandbabies, 3 cats, and 1 dog into your life with no hesitation. And for that, I thank you. You treat my mom with such kindness and love every single day, no matter what, even if she gets a little catty. I'm so fortunate that you and Mom met and fell so deeply in love. You both are so perfect for each other. I'm so excited to have you as my bonus dad.
What can I say? I did not have the typical big brother that you hear about picking on you all the time. I had the opposite. I had a brother that did whatever would make me happy. I had the big brother that would cook for me when we were still in grade school. Because my mom and Tim were working to provide us with everything we wanted. He is not like this just with me, but for every person in his life that he cares about. So Christina, you're in good hands.
I've been wearing a practice ring for 2 weeks, just because I don't like jewelry at all. So yeah, we'll get a new one today. This is my second one. I've already ruined the first one.
It was a Halloween party that a good friend of mine, Michelle, decided that we needed to go to.
The party was a disaster. I think only 12 people showed up.
Come to find out that we almost didn't get to go because Chris was going to cancel the Halloween party, and then he decided that he was going to do it.
And the Festival of Trees group of ladies just showed up to support me or whatever, and they were there, and Christina just happened to be one of the group of friends that was with them.
I just really liked his personality. I thought we were going to connect on a business level, and it turned out that we connected on a love level.
And we had a Halloween costume contest that she won for some reason. I always say I didn't rig it, but she still won the costume contest. So met her that night. She was leaving, and I asked where they were going, and they gave me an answer, and I chased her downstairs and kissed her in the lobby on the way out the door, and told her I'd love her for the rest of my life. Just then and there, I knew that I was set forever. I talked to her on the phone a couple times, and then we finally went on our first date a week later.
And he planned this amazing first date, and we went downtown and went to the Space Bar and walked to Mai Tai and had dinner. And I was like, oh, this guy's kind of cute. And so then we just went back up to the penthouse and just chatted and got to know each other a little bit. And then from there, we just kind of never left each other again, you know. I think he said, I love you first, but I told him, I really like you a lot.
23 for her has a lot of significance with her parents, and for me, 23 has just always been a number in life for reasons I don't recall.
My parents, they both passed away on the same day, so July 23rd, but it was 27 years and 1 hour apart. And, you know, I've always just thought, wow, 23, the number 23. My birthday is December 23rd. And then one of the things that when Chris and I first started getting to know each other, it came out that his favorite number was 23, and he uses it for all kinds of things. It was his football jersey number.
If you want to use anything in our restaurant, all of our codes are 23. Today is my dad's birthday, September 23rd.
When it came time to set a date, we both knew we wanted to be married on the 23rd of a month. Yeah. He always had said he wasn't going to propose on a holiday or around any of those kinds of things, and so
I just decided on Christmas morning that we were just gonna do it.
And I was a wrapping paper Nazi that year, and I said, if you don't wrap your presents in this certain wrapping paper, they can't be at the front of the tree.
She has this whole big thing with presents being wrapped the right way, and if they're not wrapped the right way, you got to hide them. So I knew she was gonna go off on a tangent if I said I lost a present that wasn't wrapped right.
After everybody had opened their presents, he said, hey, I think there's a present that got left behind the tree, which didn't surprise me because I thought you didn't follow the rules and probably wrapped your present in the wrong wrapping paper. So I got down on my hands and knees, crawled under the tree, looked for this present, and there wasn't anything, so I scooted myself back out, and I turned around and there he was holding the ring, and
Aww.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Yeah, and I honestly was surprised. I mean, there was not a thought in my mind it was going to happen, and I was shaking, and it was just, yeah, it was great.
I'd never want to change the past because I always worry about changing the past would ruin my future, and if one thing changed, I may have never had a Halloween party, and we canceled the Halloween party 2 times. And for some reason, I just said, oh, let's just do it and we'll lose money. And so I'd tell my future self, never give up on today and never regret the past.
I think to my future self is, you did it, girl. You did it. Like, you finally found love that you didn't know ever existed for you. And found a family. And he loves me and my family just as much as I love him and his family. And to find that so later on in life it's just such a blessing. Yeah. So I just can't wait to see us be the power couple that we're meant to be in the future. Yeah.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in the feeling, I get tunnel vision. Every time I see you, everything around you fades into the wind, and my heart is thrown open. Feels like slow motion. I never knew the feeling until you.
Don't cry. Go get him, Christina. Oh my God. Let me see the back. Oh, princess. Oh, it's so pretty. He's gonna know.
Very nice.
You look very nice.
Thank
Oh, wow. Very nice. Beautiful. Yeah, sorry, I'm not a very good videographer.
Hi. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. I love you.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're so gorgeous. So unbelievable. I got you flowers. Mm-hmm. Hi.
Hi.
What's been going on today?
Oh, you know, just a little relaxing. Yep, eating some bonbons.
Oh gosh darn it, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in your magic. When I fall to pieces, you pull me back together. And when we are together, my feet don't touch the ground. When my world is black and white, you color me back to life. I never knew the feeling until you. I never knew the feeling until you. With you, I know I'll be loved. With you, I know I am whole.
I told you the first night I met you, it was love at first sight. I would love you forever. And I still have to this day. I often ask the Lord why He kept me on this earth for so long in pain and without purpose. I know now it was to find you. I know now it was to love you and all your children with all my heart.
Our love came unannounced on a Halloween night. Our love came when we'd given up on asking love to come. I think that's the biggest part of this miracle. I love your passion for watching others succeed, the way you tear up when success is seen in others, and when you watch cooking competitions. The way you're always the calm to my storm, and show up daily as the best version of yourself, even when I'm not the best version of mine.
I'll never let anything hurt any of you. I promise with all of me to always respect, love, and cherish you and help create an amazing life together.
The future of being your wife is so promising. To garden together until we're old and our bodies won't let us get up from the ground. Wink, wink, that might be now. But we won't tell anyone that, love. To listening to all the songs you make up for me. To you supporting my love of all things Halloween. To our morning snuggles after my morning coffee that you allow me to have. To the way we hold each other up in moments when we need it the most. Falling in love with you is easy. And to know that I get to do it every day for the rest of my life brings me a warmth to my soul. Chris, I promise to write a dictionary of sticky notes with all the words I have to use to describe my love I have for you and the way that I have finally found you.
You are my true soulmate. Your grace and beauty are comparable to no other in my eye. Every time I smile, I know I'm here. Wherever I go, whatever I do, I was born to love you.
Be your forever lover. I promise to bring hope when you can't seem to find it. Within yourself, I promise you I will continue to support all your ideas, all of your eBay adventures, and all of your dreams. I promise to be your wife and not to be afraid of your scars, as you're not afraid of mine. Please know, whether it's the days that burn brighter than the sun, or the nights you collapse into my life and into my lap as the moon rises, I will always be the stars in your sky.
Before these witnesses, you've pledged to be joined in marriage and the sharing of vows and exchange of rings. You're married. By the authority vested in me by the Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you married. We give each other a kiss, please. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Zahn.
So Mom and Chris, I want to wish both of you a world full of happiness and love. Congrats to both of you. Friends and family, please join me in raising a glass or can to the newlyweds. I don't have my drink, but I'll pretend.
No, you can have this one.
Oh. Cheers.
And most of all, though, thank you for taking my place as the plus one to all the awards, dinner, and galas. That means the most. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
So, congratulations. I love you both.
so very thankful that you showed up to continue to grow our passion and our love for each other, and our passion and love for all of you. So, with that being said, if you didn't see the sign at the bar, the drinks are on us.
Over's on you.